the end of Turnabout Consequences, Nick did not prove it.
Mr. Nick, I can't myself do it.
It's been 2 days since that trial. 2 days, and yet an eternity. How could she ask me to do that? What kind of choice is that? Asking a man to choose between his integrity and his soul. I wasn't ready for that. Never would have been.
You knew something was wrong. You knew it the moment you saw me. You just didn't want to admit it.
I was so happy to see her back. Even if it seemed off, how could I ruin that?
She knew too. She may be quirky, but she's not blind. I think Maya is smarter than people give her credit for.
It wasn't Maya who had to choose. I was the one who let Pearl escape. I was the one who betrayed Iris. No matter what Maya's done, that's not one that's on her head. Only mine.
Was it you? It was my life. My actions to take. You told me not to blame myself for the crimes of others.
But there was so much more I could have done. I could have done something to prevent it all. I'm not sure what exactly, but I could have. Should have.
But you didn't.
But I didn't. Now she's gone. Heaven knows if she'll ever come back.
It's better that way.
No, I can't accept that. I could have protected you. I could have... I wish I could have protected you.
It's too late to cry about what could have been. I made my choice, and you made yours. We'll both have to live with it.
What happened at Karain will follow me for the rest of my life. You can't make that sort of choice without having to face the consequences. I was powerless to protect Maya from Pearl, or Pearl from herself. I was powerless to protect anybody. A defense attorney who can't protect the people he cares about. What good is he? I won't let it happen again.
Oh, they're gone. Ollie said he'll call us once they get to Karain Village. And Maya, well, Maya. The doctors say she's recovering fine, so that's good.
Maya.
Grandmother, after Pearl, I should really just focus on fixing Karain. There's too much to worry about. Too much that was my fault. I loved being back here. It was just like before. I'm glad you got your badge back, Nick. I wish things could be the same. But Grandmother was right. If I want people to take me seriously, I can't spend all my time here. It's not goodbye forever. We'll still keep in contact. Just like we always did.
Learning what Pearl did really shook Maya up. She's been quiet about what she wants to do from here. I'm sure she still wants to contact her somehow. Whether or not that's a good idea, who can say?
It could have been you taking her, not Polly. He barely knows her. You could have at least said the word goodbye.
I couldn't do it, Trucy. I just couldn't do it. Even after everything, looking her in the eye as she left was the hardest of all. I failed her. I failed everyone.
Stop saying that. That's all I've been hearing lately. It wasn't your fault. None of it.
Not my fault, but I could have stopped it. This past week, or 5 years back, somewhere along the line. I can solve criminal conspiracies, but I couldn't see this. And because of that, 2 of the people I love most in the world nearly died. Pearlie nearly... She tried to... And Maya. 2 people tried to kill Maya. If that letter we found is genuine, Francisco Mendez had a part in it. He's out for us. For her. He won't stay quiet forever. I was helpless to prevent it before, but not anymore. He's shown his intentions. Nothing's gonna harm her. Not while I'm around. Come in.
Ahem. It seems I found the right place.
Williamson, what are you doing here?
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Not as if I had anything important going on at the moment. Can I get you something?
I need to speak with a defense lawyer. I was under the impression one worked here.
I assume you aren't referring to Mr. Justice.
I realize this is short notice. You're all very upset at the moment. I'm sorry. I'm afraid something has come up. I need your help.
With what?
What else? There's a man I'd like you to defend.
You were at my last trial. You know what happened. I'm going to take a break from the courts. Maybe for good this time.
There won't be another time, Wright. You're the only one I can count on here.
I thought you didn't trust me.
We've had our differences, but I can put those aside for this. Mendez is still out there. You know that. You're in this together with me. I can't let you just back out.
I can't. Not after Corain. Not after.
You should be more careful. There are still people out for Ms. Faye. If you want to protect her, you need to take direct action. We found this at today's crime scene.
That's...
You know this card. I know about your case that involved Shelley DeKiller. It was a traumatic experience for both you and Ms. Faye. This man, the one I want you to defend, he and I have known each other for several years. I'm certain he didn't hire DeKiller for this.
Who would?
That's precisely the question you should be asking. Another assassination, hot on the heels of the last one. And this is yet another one that involves the Ravalis family. There may yet be hope to find the people pulling the strings.
The Ravalis family?
If my suspicions are correct, then Francisco Mendez has some hand in this murder.
Ravalis. After what they did.
You're the only one I can trust to defend. We've never been on the best of terms. But can I ask a single favor of you?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Well, I figured you would want to get some closure. Maybe I was wrong. DeKiller escaped you before. He's still out there. Ask yourself if you truly feel safe. I need to make preparations for the trial. If you do decide to defend, talk to Mr. Waters. I've already told him to give you access to the crime scene. I'll leave a map with directions, so you can get there. I want answers, and I know you do too. Take this case, and you just may get them. I'll be seeing you.
DeKiller. It's been so long. Nearly a decade ago, Shelley DeKiller, an infamous assassin, put my friends and me through hell and back. It was only by a stroke of luck that we all made it out alive. And after everything, he escaped. He never faced justice. I've never taken a case with the express reason to catch a criminal. That's the prosecution's job. But if he and the Ravalis family are working together... Rain was my worst fears come true. I'll never be safe. Maya will never be safe. Pearl will. I won't just sit here and wait for it to happen. They're going down. Lucy, I'm doing it.
Are you sure? Don't jump into this. That man is dangerous.
I know. That's why I need to do it.
I know he tried to kill Maya before, but that was a long time ago. Don't let what happened at Corain influence this decision.
I'm not.
Daddy, Maya will be fine.
For how long? Mendez wants her dead.
The killer isn't Mendez.
Williamson thinks it's connected. I have to do this. I don't have a choice.
I'm going with you.
No, you can't.
Do it alone? Shut up. If you don't have a choice, then neither do I.
You're really worried about me, aren't you?
Of course I am. Nothing I say is going to change your mind. I know that. It's the same for me. You're not going anywhere without me.
Yeah. Who's the parent here again?
You, stop. What are you doing here?
I'm here to see the suspect for the latest murder.
Are you his attorney?
Not yet. I'd like to talk with him.
You'll have to wait till later. He's still in police questioning.
How long will it take?
Can't say. It may just take the whole day.
What?
You heard me. No one talks to the creep until we're finished, got it?
How am I supposed to investigate the crime?
Not my problem.
Let's head to the crime scene. We're not going to meet him quite yet.
We better come back later. This seems to be the right neighborhood.
You can call it that. I only see 2 houses.
It should be the one the police are gathered around. Ah, are you with those boys? I saw some clumsy detective go in the big one. Your neighbor lives there. Is that the suspect's house? Oh, he's the suspect, is he? Thought he might have been the victim. Oh, that's a relief. Hate to miss me dear old neighbor. Are you with the police then? Not quite. I'm the attorney. You are you? Got one of those Chinese badges? You really want to see it? Why, of course. Let's have a look at her. Ah, nifty little beauty, she is. Can't you just spend all day admiring her? You're that impressed by it? Aren't you? Is this real life? Is this just... Never thought you'd find someone with the same enthusiasm for your badge, did you? What's your name, son? Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright. No, can't say I've heard the name. Who might you be? Finnegan Hood, lad. Don't suppose you know me? Not a clue. You're on even ground it is then. The pleasure's mine, Mr. Wright. Tell you what, I won't hold you back from your case no more. But if you got time, swing by me place later. I know you're busy, but stop by when you have a bit. We can swap stories of the like. I'll consider it. Excellent. I'll look forward to it. Oh, and by the way, you'll want to go around the side of the house. There's a storm cellar. That's where them coppers are all searching. Thank you. Not at all, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I must be going now, but I'll see you later. Better check out that storm cellar. There's 2 trails of shoe prints here. Ground in this part's wet, but not too wet. Just good enough to preserve them. So wet, that means they're recent. Looks like they're leading from the woods.
Oh, excuse me, sir. You can't come in here. This is a police investigation.
I was told to come here by Prosecutor Williamson. Oh, hey. Yeah, let him in. Boss gave him permission to check it all out. He told me you'd show up sooner or later. That's $10 I'm out. They were betting on whether or not I'd come. So, yeah. You and Maya have got full access to everything. Let me know if... Huh? You're not Maya.
Trucy Wright. Nice to meet you. You must be Detective Waters.
Dang it! That's 20! And apparently on whether or not Maya would come. But where's Maya? She's not going to be working with me anymore. Really? I thought there was off the whole shtick.
I'm not good enough?
Oh, hey. I didn't mean it like that. I'm sure we'll get on just fine. It's probably his fault anyway. I wasn't even aware I had a shtick. Safe. There's a safe here. We're just about to find out what's in it. Come on over and see. Now, let's take a look. There's only two things I see in here. This card, and this note. Well, I recognize that card, and that's never good. Waters, what is a Revalis card doing in this safe? That sounds like a mystery, don't it? Better get on the case, Sherlock. You say as you grin knowingly. Open the letter, let's see what it says. You've been in contact with Jameson, haven't you? Don't bother, he can't help you. I know what you did. Nobody can help you. Nobody will. Signed, Francisco Mendez. Mendez? What the heck? In any case, we'll run that through. Williamson said this case has something to do with the Revalis family. Right. Oh, and hey, look. A card. That must be our connection. Really? You're gonna be like that right now? As if I needed something else to complicate matters. I already know the gang sends their cards as a threat. The letter sounds pretty intense. It might come in handy. Is it possible our guy was forced into cooperating? What's this? Nothing? Okay. Blues. That shovel must be the murder weapon. It's snapped in half, and there's blood all over it. I'd hate to get attacked with that. There's a little wall film here.
It's so crazy actually seeing one of these. I don't remember the last time I used a landline.
Yeah, I know. I think the dude was just keeping it for nostalgia or something. Suddenly I feel very old. We're still getting his calls analyzed and whatever. Not much I can tell you yet. Analyzing the calls? Why would you need to do that? Some pretty shady stuff was going on here. The line was being tapped. As in wiretapped? Yeah, like in somebody was listening in on him. Who would be spying on the defendant, and why? A wiretap and a letter from the head of the family. I don't like where this is going. Our client made some pretty dangerous enemies. Is this the murder scene? Nah, this is where we find the killing weapon. Boss is outside at the actual scene. The murder weapon was moved here? Yeah. And the best part? Guess whose house this my client's. What? Are you really that savvy? No, the man outside just told me. What's this room we're in? This is a little storm cellar attached to the rest of the house. There's two ways in. One goes upstairs and the other outside to the woods. That second way's the one we came in through. The door didn't look too strong. It wouldn't be very hard to break in here. He gave us a bunch of tools and stuff in here. Mostly just the usual. Anything of note? Well, take a look around. We're not hiding anything here or nothing. What was the weapon? It was the shovel. Came straight out of our guy's basement.
You killed him with a shovel?
Yeah, and it was way messy. It was a metal one. Just one good swing would have done anyone in. And it wasn't just one swing? No, it wasn't. It was, I don't know, like a lot. The handle snapped right in half from how much. Ugh. Any fingerprints? Yeah, tons. And they're my clients. Yep, good news for everyone. Except the suspect. And the dead guy. And maybe you. Who was killed? Boss is more up to date than me. Go outside and check with him if you need. Up to date? Doesn't sound like they know yet. I need to go speak with Williamson to find out more about the victim. Who am I defending? You don't know?
We haven't had a chance to meet him yet.
I'm not even technically his attorney. Hey, don't sweat it. That's all been cleared up. We got a signed request from him saying he wanted anyone to resent him. He doesn't really give a crap who does it so long as it happens. Interesting. Man's pretty desperate right now, I guess. Hope you like the stubborn, obnoxious type. Not particularly, but it's nothing I'm not used to. Hey, maybe he'll tell you more than he has us. Dude's a real creep. Does creep have a name? Wow. You really jumped the gun on this one.
That was my response too.
I know, right? Yeah, you guys should just go talk to him, yeah? It's not part of my job to make third-party introductions. You've never had a problem with it before. Yeah, well, boss is trying to crack down on that little bad habit of mine. Says I shouldn't blab so much. Who figured?
Ah, you made it. You decided to take me up on my request? Did Mr. Waters give you any trouble?
He was fine, but I still don't know anything.
That is why you were investigating,
I'm not going into this completely blind.
aren't you?
First off, I need to know who I'm defending and why.
I'm glad you asked. His name is Yossarian. He and I have a long history together. As to why, he is accused of murder. Why else?
You want me to clear his name, but you're still prosecuting?
You question my motives?
I just find it strange.
I don't feel compelled to justify myself to you. I do what I do, and that's all that needs to be said.
He's not as cold as before. It's clear he doesn't respect me. How much is there to implicate Mr. Yossarian?
It's strong. As prosecutor, I won't go easy on you tomorrow.
I didn't expect you would.
The murder weapon is covered with his prints and DNA, all recent. Some of the prints were found on top of the blood. He handled it after the murder. Furthermore, it was found inside his own cellar.
Sheesh, this guy might as well just hang himself and get over with. What do you have on De Killer?
You may be disappointed with my answer. Nothing.
Nothing? Then why am I here?
Patience. All in good time. We'll get our man if we work together on this.
You've really changed your attitude toward me.
Don't think I'd give a damn what you think. I merely know that you are the right person for the job. That's all. You've taught me your weaknesses and limits. But being an amoral forger is not one of them.
Good thing we got that cleared up.
We've searched the scene and found everything. However, I'm curious what conclusions you will come to.
So that's it? I can search anywhere while you're standing right there?
Be my guest.
No clues here? Is this hole where the body was found?
It is. I imagine the killer planned to better conceal the grave, but he didn't have time. The body's on a tarp behind the bushes.
Mind if I take a quick peek?
Right? Don't look.
The light.
I told you not to look.
What is it? What's wrong?
Trucy, don't look. What on earth caused that?
Multiple instances of blunt force trauma from the looks of it. Forensics is trying to piece him back together. It was mostly just the head. The teeth are all over the place, so we can't rely on dental records.
How long will it take to find out who he was?
We'll have to rely on DNA testing. It may take longer, but we'll have the answer for both victims eventually.
Both? There were two?
2 murders, yes, in the same grave. The other one's been moved to the morgue to preserve him. The one you just saw will be removed shortly.
They were together?
It would imply they were done in by the same killer, only at different times. We're referring to them as Rosencrantz and Guildenstern for the time being.
2 bodies found in the same grave. I better ask more about this. Who are these 2 men?
We don't know. Either body is in the proper condition to be identified. It will take time. Until then, I've had some very basic autopsies written up. Here, Dr. Drazen delivered me these. They will tell you what we know so far about the 2 victims.
The names on these. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. You're calling them that?
You don't read much literature, do you, Wright?
He doesn't read much at all.
I see.
-2 to respect. What do you know about this Rosencrantz fellow?
He was killed very recently. According to a witness, it was just last night. Rigor mortis would indicate that this is accurate.
Was he the one killed with the shovel?
Yes. It's difficult to tell how many times he was struck, but it was a lot. Whoever did it wanted to be sure he wouldn't get back up.
Did he have any ID on him? Any personal items?
Nothing. They may have been stolen after, or perhaps he didn't have any to begin with.
How can you run a case without knowing who the victim was?
There is a plethora of evidence. Even without a face, we know how he died. Tomorrow's trial will focus on the death of Mr. Rosencrantz. We will only address the other if needed.
What is there on the other man?
Guildenstern had been in that hole for roughly a month. Due to this, we haven't been able to identify him either.
Why not?
I don't wish to be too graphic, but his body is half decomposed.
Ah! Disgusting!
Yes, that's what happens. We've moved him out to preserve what's left.
Any dental records? His teeth wouldn't decay too quickly.
You're right. His teeth are in perfect condition. That's the problem. No fillings or crowns, not even chipped pieces. We took impressions, but maybe a while getting the results. Because the two bodies were found together, the murders are being treated as related. If you want my advice, stick with Rosencrantz for today.
Guildenstern won't be brought up right away. I'll focus on the more recent murder for now. Nothing new? Okay. That's Mr. Hood's house. We can probably find him in there if we need to talk to him. Don't know about anything. The usual assortment of household tools doesn't look out of the ordinary. I forgot how this went. It's good to see you again, Waters. Eh? Eh? Eh. Well, I suppose the difference is an improvement from passive-aggressive snarking. Did I miss something at the forest? Oh, right, the footprints. The prints lead out from here. I should make a note of that. I think we found enough from the crime scene.
Did you hear Mr. Williamson? He mentioned a witness.
Could that be his neighbor, Finnegan Hood? We should go check on him. Ah, you're here. Didn't think you'd have time to chat about old trials, you being the busy man you are. I'm actually here to speak about the current murder case. Oh? Why might that be? Did you see the death last night? No. You hesitated. Are you sure? No, I'm quite sure. There goes my first guess.
Well, guess we'll have to look for someone else. Sorry to bother you, Mr. Hood.
Oh, don't go. You only just got here. I'm sure there's many things we could learn from each other. You wouldn't be here if you had anything else to go on, would you? He has a point. Okay, Mr. Hood, we can talk for a bit. Splendid. I'm glad you decided on staying. What's your story, Mr. Hood? Why, Mr. Wright, I'd hoped you'd figure that out on your own. I used to be a defense attorney just like yourself.
You were? Really?
Yes. That's why I took such an interest in the badge. Seeing these things make me feel all nostalgic. What happened? Somebody accused me of forging some evidence. They disbarred me, my client disappeared. I had to end up adopting his kid. That's quite the tale, isn't it? I had a bad client, I did. He screwed me over and I took the rap for it. You're probably gonna relate. No, I definitely feel you there. Well, I hope you never make the same mistake I did. Pick the wrong guy, and you'll wind up like me. I won't go into the details. Let's just say you shouldn't take evidence from young girls you've never met. Is this guy me in a past or current life? Hey, listen to me blabbering on. Enough about me. What about you, Phoenix Wright? Something similar. Oh, that's so? Did you do it? Do what? A forgery? No, I was innocent. Oh, good man. I did. Uh-oh.
Mr. Hood, that's bad.
Yes, it was a thick of me. A fool's move. But I'd do it again. It was the only chance of finding him not guilty. You'd do anything for a client you trusted, wouldn't you? Before this week, I would have said yes. But now I'm not so sure. Uh-oh? That doesn't sound good. After Corain, how could I say that? I turned my back on Iris. Can I really trust myself as an attorney anymore? We know a bit about Mr. Hood now, but it doesn't tell me anything useful. I should see if he knows anything about these murders. Where were you last night? I was with me daughter. Neither of us went outside all night. All the alibis for them both. Can you tell me anything about either victim? Don't believe so. You said you were defending me neighbor, did you? So he's alive? Can you tell me more? No. Sorry. Maybe he really doesn't know anything. We'll be on our way then. Don't leave. I'm sorry I kept answering about the victims. But there was a death here a bit earlier. Think it was the same?
Was it a month ago?
A month ago? That sounds right. Do you suppose this was related to the other one last night?
They think it was. Prosecutor Williamson said that...
Trucy, wait.
What? What did I do?
Did you see what he's doing? He's been pressing us for information. Aye, I have. And thank you both greatly. I've learned a lot. They found 2 bodies, one from a month back, and they think they're connected. How much did you know before we came in? Maybe I knew and maybe I didn't. Maybe I wanted to see how much you knew. Maybe I'm the killer. No, you aren't. You're right. I must be a real dunce to admit that. Or maybe that's what I want you to think. Can't know for sure, can you? Did you see the murder from a month back? Aye, I did. Mighty brutal it was.
But you said you didn't.
No. I said I didn't see the one last night.
You tricked us.
Aye, that I did. Weren't too hard neither. What did you see? Oh, you're not the police, so I don't have to say nothing. Bring them in and we'll talk. Do they already know about Mr. Hood? Doesn't look like he's going to cooperate with me. If you're all out of questions, I've got one of my own for you. Do you trust me? Do you believe a word I've said? Excuse me? Simple question. Do you trust me? No, I don't. Aw, why not? I was nice enough to invite you into my home. Aren't we good acquaintances? I just met you. I have no reason to trust you. Smart man. Not trusting me was the wisest thing you've done since walking through that door. Trust no one, son. Not in this business. For all you know, I brought you in here to kill you and your little helper. Did you? Would I be daft enough to say if I had? Let me go, Phoenix Wright. Keep what I said in mind. I'll see you later, unless your client is found guilty. Well, that was awkward. I better get going.
Do you think we're prepared for the trial?
We'll see. There's some pretty solid evidence, but...
We don't know who the suspect is.
Right.
We haven't had a chance to meet him. Can we please try the detention center again? I really feel we shouldn't be handling a case without knowing who we're defending.
Things aren't that simple. The killer almost killed Maya before. After what she just went through. Menderes won't give up. I have to know what happened here. We'll try the detention center one more time.
Thank you, Daddy.
Card, is he still in questioning?
I told you it would take a while. Hold your horses.
Geez, who peed in his cereal today?
I wasn't kidding about it taking the whole day. I wonder what's taking so long.
I haven't a clue.
Well, we tried.
Huh? The door won't budge.
It won't? We're trapped in here?
Hello? Could somebody let us out of here? Who is it? Hello? Are you blocking the door? Maybe. Maybe? I'd really prefer not to be trapped in this room. Yeah, well, you're not getting out without my say-so. Who are you and what do you want? Are you Phoenix Wright? What do you mean, am I Phoenix Wright? Of course I am. Prove it. Prove it? Flip it under the door. Prove I'm Phoenix Wright, huh? Take that! There, you happy? Yep, it's that same stupid badge. You're him. Stupid? Should have known. It's her again. Are you followed? Miss Porter, what are you doing here? Shush! Do they know you came? Does who know I came? You're the one who stalked me to the detention center. If there's a weak link, it's you. I know nobody followed me. Can't touch this, Spiky. I put the sneaky in incognito. But there's no... Shut up! After you exposed me last time, the whole world found out I'm a spirit medium. Can you imagine how many people would kill me for that? Do you need my help with something, or are you just going to spew nonsense?
Well, a bit odd, this one.
Ack! They followed you! Get down! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Take it easy. She's with me.
I'm his daughter.
His daughter? Spiky, who did you... Why are you here? A mutual acquaintance wants me to deliver a message to you. You're really in for it now. What was your message? You have to solve a case for me. Can it wait? No! No, it can't wait. I'm already in the middle of something. Williamson recruited me for his current case. He did? Yes, and the trial starts tomorrow, so if you don't mind... Wait... Wait, you're defending? I am a defense lawyer. Spiky, what the heck? I can't believe you'd sink that low. You were expecting me to prosecute, maybe? Oh, shut up. Why even come here? Are you going to deliver your message or not? Forget it. I can see whose side you're really on.
Why are you so angry?
Spiky's gone over to the dark side, that's what. Can't believe you'd let Beardo recruit you into this. I don't understand anything you're saying. Don't even! Change my mind. I don't need your help. Gladys Porter's out, jerkasses. I'm glad that's over.
A bit unusual, that one. Do you still want to do this?
It'll be fine. I seem to recall Apollo not meeting one of his clients until the trial.
Yes, but...
But nothing. I know what I'm doing. I'm sorry, that was harsh. But I need to do this.
Please be careful. Don't do anything you will regret.
Regret. Regret. Ugh. I'll only regret it if I fail again. That can't happen. That can't happen. Somewhere in this mess, the killer is involved. The Ravalis family also has their hands dirty. Can't be good if they're working together. What's going on? And I'll end this here.